Leetcode practice time. So in this video there are two goals. The first goal is to see how to solve this problem. So we are doing some solution finding and doing some coding stuff. And the second goal is to see how we should behave in a real interview. So let's get started. So remember, in a real interview, the first step is always try to fully understand the problem. If there's anything unclear, please bring up the clarification question, and at the same time think about some edge cases. So let's take a look at this question. Top K frequent words. So given a non-empty list of the words, return the K most frequent elements. So your answer should be sorted by frequency from highest to lowest. If two words have the same frequency, then the word with a lower alphabet order comes first. Okay. So the comparator, I love Leetcode. Okay, I love coding. Oh, I don't love Leetcode. I don't like coding. So K is equal to, so the output is going to be I and love. Okay. Alright, so note, you may assume K is always valid, so K is between 1 to the number of the unique elements. That's fine. So input words contain only lowercase letters. So sure. Try to solve this in O unlock K time and ON extra space. Okay, so how to solve this problem? So the next part is about finding solution. So I would say first of all, okay, so I think actually this is a min heap question. So first of all, what we should do is we will go through the array of the words and put it into a hash map which contains the word and the frequency. And the second step, we will keep a priority queue or a min heap of size K. So every time we try to get something out of the hash map and put into the min heap, if the size of the heap is larger than K, then we just pop the top element, which is the minimum element. So the comparison for the elements within the main heap is like, if so first of all, we try to compare the frequency of the word. If the frequency is equal, then we are going to say if the word that has alphabet order lower, then it would be smaller. So that's essentially how we are going to do it. So the runtime is going to be log K because the manipulation for min heap is going to be log K. And the worst case for the space, it is all of n. So let's say if every word is different, so we can have a hash map that of size K, subset of size n. So having said that, let's do some coding work. So for coding, don't be too slow. Care about the correctness of the code and the readability of the code. So let's go through the words. So first of all, we need to have a map from string to the integer. Let's call it word frequency. So we're going to go through the words. I would say word frequency dot add a dot put word. It's word frequency dot get, or default this would be word 0 and +1. Alright, so after that, what we are going to do is we need to define priority queue QE. Okay. So let's define a class. So private class as equal to, let's say, word frequency. No, so this is a class. So we will have two things in it. One is a word, which is a string, and the second one is the frequency of the word. So we have a constructor, let's call it word frequency. So this is string word and int the frequency. So this dot word is equal to word, and this dot frequency is equal to frequency. Okay. So priority queue, it would contain the word frequency. So this is, I would say it's a main heap. Let's call it main heap. A new priority queue. This is so we are going to keep the size as k, and we say the new comparator of the let's say word frequency. So it will be override. So we are going to override the compare function. So it is word frequency w1 and the word frequency w2. So it would be if w1 dot frequency is equal to w2 dot frequency, then we are going to return so w1 dot word dot compare to w2 dot word. Otherwise we are just going to return w1 dot frequency minus w2 dot frequency. Yep. So after we define the priority queue, we will see so we will first so we will go through everything within the word frequency map. So it would be string word in the word frequency dot key set. Okay, so we will have the main heap dot add the new word frequency. This is a word, and this is word frequency dot get. This is word. Okay, and if the main heap dot size is larger than k, then we are going to have main heap dot it's called remove, right? We are going to have main heap dot pool. Okay, so that's it for this for loop. And finally it says so you're going to return top two elements. So your answer should be sorted in frequency from highest to the lowest. Alright, so we are going to return a list. So you're going to say, okay, well, let's say so the list of the string top words as equal to new linked list. So well, word frequency dot is, well, it is not empty. Then we are going to say, okay, top words dot add so you're going to put at 0. Or is it, so if, yeah, so it is sorted from highest to lowest. Okay, so we are going to have insert at the 0 place, and this is word frequency dot pool dot this is word. All right, and finally we return the top words. So that's pretty much it about the code. The next part is about doing some testing. So for testing, first of all, we need to do some sanity check, go through some sample test cases, explain how this piece of code is gonna work, and is at the same time check the logic. So let's say first of all we go through everything and put a word. So let's say for this one we go through everything. We first put I frequency as 1, love as 1, Leetcode as 1, and then love of the I frequency as 2, love as 2, coding as 1. So we have 4 things: 1, 2, I as I2, love 2, Leetcode 1, coding 1 in this word frequency map. And then we keep the main heap, define the main heap, and we add we go through the word frequency and add the word frequency into the main heap. If the size of the main heap is larger than k, we just pull the smallest thing from it. And then finally we are pulling everything from the main heap and add it into top words. Alright, so I think it should be okay, so let's give it a shot. It says compare new comparator. So it is cannot implement compare in comparator. This is some weaker access. What is that? So line 38. What is saying? So it is saying what is that? Cannot compare solution the word frequencies in anonymous way. I'm not sure what okay, so it is public. I think I just missed that. Let's do another run. So cannot find symbol or the frequency dot pool dot word. So it is okay. It's not the word frequency. It is a main heap. So it is a main heap. Well, the main heap is not empty. Then we are going to have the main heap and pull and okay. Alright, so it's wrong answer. Let's see why. So it should be I love, but I got the love and the IJKL. So if two words have the same frequency, then the word with the lower alphabet order comes first. So what do you mean by lower alphabet comes first? Should it be given higher order? Okay, so lower alphabet means comes first, means it has higher order. So I would say in this case it is word 1, word 2. It's like lower alphabet order has higher order. Sure. Alright, so now it's good. Let's give it a try. Okay, so it seems like everything works fine. So that's it for this coding question about the solution. If you like this video, please help subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.